I'm scared to death for the first time in my life. What if he leaves me? Well, you have to consider if you're better with him or without him. Tiffany Pietro D'Angelo, silent until then, said, Isn't that what dear Abby asks? She was a pretty and petite blonde whose lawyer husband was in local practice with Carla's husband. I honestly don't know, Nora said slowly. But if he's in love with another woman, I can't stand in the way of his happiness. But then do I really want to throw away 26 years of marriage? What have you got? Rena asked bluntly. Got? Nora looked confused. Yeah, got, in your name. The house? And if you're smart, you'll clear out all the joint bank accounts right away. Put them in your name, Rena advised. And move your own bank account somewhere your husband doesn't know about. Jeff is at that dangerous age. When they get involved at this time in their lives, they usually want to start all over again with the Jennifer. Jennifer? You know her name? Nora looked confused, and the others struggled to keep from giggling. Nora was really such a sweet innocent, even after 2 kids and all those years of marriage. The Jennifer is what they call the young girlfriend who usually ends up being the second wife, the trophy wife. Rena explained acerbically. Who knows what a real name is? Heather, Courtney, Madison, who cares? The others giggled. So, Rena repeated, what have you got? I don't think I have anything, Nora said softly with a sigh. The house is in Jeff's name. The only bank account I have is a joint one with Jeff. I pay all the bills associated with the house and the children. He deposits my allowance into it once a month. That's what his father did for his mother. Jesus, Jenny! Rena exploded while the other 3 women just looked disbelieving. I thought women like you went out in the 50s, Nora. You don't own the house? Not even jointly? You don't have some money of your own put aside for emergencies? Shit! I think that you are in really big trouble, hon. Shut up, Carla said. We don't know anything for sure. You're scaring Nora to death with all your talk. How do we know Jeff is having an affair, or that he's going to dump his wife for another woman? You're letting that damned imagination of yours run away with you. You all are. She put a comforting arm around her best friend. Nora's just down in the dumps because Jeff is being a little worse than his crappy self. Mr. Workaholic, that's Jeff. Nora's lonely. Jill is finishing college and working so she can support herself at law school. JJ is graduating high school and headed off to college in August. Nora's facing an empty nest. You know what I think, girls? I think Nora needs the channel. I think it's time we shared our little secret with her. She looked about, grinning conspiratorially at the others. Am I right, huh? Oh, yes. Tiffany giggled. I just love the channel. What would we do without the channel? I remember how I always hated Joe's poker night until you introduced me to the channel. But now Joe can play cards till the cows come home for all I care. She got a dreamy look on her pretty face, her slim fingers twirling a lock of her champagne blonde hair. Thank heavens for the channel, she sighed gustily. How come we've never told Nora about the channel before, Carla? Joanne Ulrich wondered aloud. Like Tiffany, she was petite, but where the youngest of them was slender, Joanne was plump in a pretty and comfortable way. We generally share everything as a rule. Do you really think Nora was ready for the channel before today? Rena replied with a mischievous grin as she reached for another jelly stick. She was one of those tall women who never gained weight. Not really. The other women laughed knowingly, nodding, sharing the secret. What channel? Nora asked them. What on earth are you talking about? Yeah, Carla agreed. I think it's time for us to share the channel with Nora. She turned to her best friend. It's this interactive thing we get through the television, sweetie, she began. It's really difficult to explain. You have to experience it to understand it. The next time you're going to be alone for a whole evening, call Suburban Cable and tell them you want the channel. That's all you have to do. Try it. I bet you'll like it. We all use it, and we all love it. You'll feel a hell of a lot better after an evening with the channel, Nora. What channel? Nora repeated, looking very confused. Is it like House and Garden? And what's interactive? The women burst out laughing again, unable to contain themselves. House and Garden, Tiffany wheezed, laughing so hard that the tears ran down her pretty face. Finally, Carla managed to get a hold of herself and said, No, hon, it isn't at all like House and Garden. At least it isn't for me. It's different for everyone. But who knows with you, Nora?